How do you respond when you see religious hypocrisy? Jesus was furious. He was angry and he pulled out that whip. He drove, the people were selling doves, he drove them out and he said, "How dare you turn my Father's house into this market?" Doves, symbol of peace, and instead people were getting ripped off in that exchange. So what do we learn about this? How do we process this? When it comes to religious hypocrisy, people who are setting up in God's temple, people who say they represent God, that's big stuff. And when Jesus sees religious hypocrisy, he knows when to be tender, when to be tough. And he is toughest on the Pharisees. He is toughest in this passage. He brings that out when people say they represent God, but they're living a double life. And so that's what he does. Why? Because they also cause other people to stumble. How many people do you know that have met someone who, said they're a follower of God or set up in his temple, and because of their duplicity, because of their hypocrisy, other people walk away from God, fall away from God, have a false view of God because of that experience? See, it's serious business. It's something that should make all of us think. I know it's convicting to look at this passage and then to examine our own lives, to examine my life and make sure there's not religious hypocrisy, but instead, if we say we follow Jesus, let's honor him fully. And Jesus is tender, Jesus is tough. He knows when to do each one.